Alright, so today we are installing a 7200 PSI Warren diesel injection IPR valve on my 6-liter, along with the 7200 PSI ICP sensor. Waited like 2 months to get this in. They were on back order when I got them, so it's finally here. Unfortunate day because I get to unvirgin my IPR socket I've never used. Had this thing for like 2 years. But yeah, got tunes in for this thing just the other day. We got an eco and a race. The trans is about to hate me, but we're gonna see what kind of gain we get out of this. I have a pretty good feel of how the truck feels now. I've been driving it a lot recently, so hopefully it's noticeable. Josh at Power Stroke Central said they picked up a whopping 200 horsepower on fuel only when he did that, but obviously he had way bigger injectors, compounds, much bigger setup. I am not expecting 200 horsepower. I'm expecting 50, 75, 100 at most, but I don't think we're going to get 100 out of it, in all honesty. But we're going to get into this and see what it do. Okay, so something I did not know about these IPR sockets, and I can show y'all better whenever it comes out, they actually swivel. They are made like a little ball joint to swivel and turn. I always had the hardest time fighting the plugs going in these things, and then one day I was messing with one and just turned it, and I was like, oh snap, and I asked my boss about it, and he was like, yeah, they swivel, you didn't know that? And I was like, no. So it can be hard to get the socket on them if you didn't know they couldn't swivel, or they can swivel, I should say. But yeah, it makes it way easier. It does make it a lot easier that I don't have a degas bottle. You can pick that up at Track and Field Diesel on Facebook. We will be having those on our website soon. But yeah, I'm gonna yank this thing out real quick.
Behind the scenes.
Alright, slight change in plans. It is very stuck. The first time I ever took an IPR off, when this truck was stock, I had to put a 3-foot breaker bar on it. It was not real beautiful to watch. Now my intake doesn't want to come off.
Is that why you have an oil leak?
Yeah. Alright, here we go again. Try number 3. Dude, that light tweaking is going crazy. Well, that was just the IPR socket flexing, and it slipped. It was only torqued to a foot-poundage that only Jesus could put it there at. But thankfully, Carson is Teamu Jesus. He didn't do it as easily as actual Jesus would have, but he did get it done.
Only applied 5,000 foot-pounds.
Yeah, actually, we've just put an extension on a crescent wrench.
With another extension.
With like 2.5 feet of extension with that socket, and yanked on that sucker, and it popped loose. So now we're going to tighten it back down to that, you know. I wonder what the torque on these actually is. I mean, we don't torque anything around here because that's just stupid. Only idiots torque stuff. You know what I'm saying? Golly, how many threads are this?
Are this is crazy.
Are this, yeah, man. There's no need for proper terminology. Any day. Bro.
Come on now.
Bro, chill. Come, just come off the socket. There we go. IPR valve, let's see what she looked like. Probably, I almost just made an explosion.
IPR for sale.
IPR for sale. Oh, that's nice. Cut the video. Okay. That is a snug fit. The sensor, like, where it clips in to the plug It like just touched the head. But it's probably fine. What in the freak? IPR going back in the box. We're gonna return them. Send them back like, hey, these are wrong. Jesse would probably show up to my house and try to fight me. So there's the tall boy ICP. It's pretty gnarly looking. What size is that? Is my next question.
21.
You would not believe how many times when I first started working on 6 liters, I just like would do something to them and then just forget to tighten the ICP and make it halfway down the road and just lose like 2 gallons of oil. I did it like 4 times on this truck. It was bad. Alright, so the economy tune is definitely an economy tune. So we're going to change to the sauce and see what it do. Throttle is a lot more controlled, fuel's a lot more tuned back. Last economy tune I had was not like that. But I think we got some stuff mixed around with tune labeling and whatnot. But that economy tune felt pretty solid. It shifted really good. It hung up a little bit higher than normal, and you can hear the injectors a lot more. It's kind of weird. I don't know anybody with an IPR like this on a setup this small, so this is kind of like I don't really know what it's gonna do. So something's fitting to happen. All right, so we didn't film it, but this thing's got a nasty limiter, and I guess we're about to see what it do. This truck's never broken loose before at like 65. Nah, it's restricted. We're probably gonna get a revision. That was like 73% throttle and it didn't do nothing. Bro, what is that? Alright, so we got the revision in this thing a few days later. I think my tuner was busy, but we got the tune in it, and this is the hot tune. It definitely feels faster. Let's see, we're in lockout right now. That's pretty good. It's spraying a lot cleaner. And I think the first 2 tunes, they felt so slow to me because I was so used to this thing just like flooding the cylinders with fuel. So when it finally actually cleared up and took off, it felt like we were going from something to nothing, or from nothing to something, and it was just like really, really violent. And I was convinced that this thing was slower, but after doing 4-wheel drive launches in it and comparing it, it feels about the same, but I think this tune feels a little bit faster than the original race tune. The trans seems like it's liking it so far. It's still relearning. We just reloaded this tune on there, doing a little bit of testing down in Mexico. But let's see what it does from a stop when we take off. And it sounds nasty slowing down. Just pretty good. That was like 70% throttle. The trans isn't doing that weird stuff where it's like wah 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 wah, like it's trying to slip but it's catching itself. So I think we're gonna do a little bit more driving in the morning and see what it does.